Hey guys, it's Ruby and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a spring-inspired makeup and outfit look. If you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, including more details on this chic outfit, then please keep on watching. I hope you enjoy! I always start my videos with skincare, and today I'm prepping my skin using the St. Ives Even Bright Pink Lemonade Scrub. I also popped on a mask for 10 minutes. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold Smoothing and Perfecting Mask. To seal everything in, I used the Nude Mineral Day Cream, and I love this stuff because it's slightly tinted and it makes for a really nice base underneath your makeup. So what I do is I dot a small amount around my face and I just massage and press it in. And not only does this create a really nice primer for my foundation, it actually helps with my dry skin as well. The foundation that I'm using today is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation in the shade Peach Ivory. It's a medium to full coverage foundation that has a satin finish. My favorite thing about this foundation is you don't need a lot of product to create a flawless base makeup look. A little does go a long way with this foundation. I like to apply this foundation firstly by using a standard foundation brush, and I like to take the product from the back of my hand and spread it all over my face. Then with a buffing brush, this one is the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki brush, I like to just buff the foundation well into my skin, giving it that airbrushed finish. The next step is concealing all of my blemishes, and I'm using the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Concealer in the shade number 2. I'm taking my pinpoint concealer brush from Sigma and I'm just applying a small amount of product over my blemish and then using my finger to blend it all out. And while I'm still on my base, I'm going to quickly go ahead and contour, and I'm using my MAC Pro Concealer palette in the shade Medium. And I'm taking the two darkest shades on an airbrush concealer brush from Models Prefer, and I'm just doing my standard contouring. After I've finished applying my contour, I like to go ahead and use my flat top kabuki brush once again just to soften the edges of my contour so everything doesn't look too harsh and overdone. And we are now onto the brows. For my brows, I'm taking my Eye of Horus Brow Definer in Nile, and I'm just going to use the spoolie end to groom through my brows so that they're neatly in place and in shape. I love this eyebrow pencil because it's super firm and thin, so I'm able to create hair-like strokes really quickly without having to spend too much time doing my brows. And now we're onto the eyes. I'm using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and I'm using this as both a primer and also a concealer in one. It's a wonderful primer that keeps the eyeshadows in place, but it also helps to conceal any discoloration on the lids. The only negative thing that I can say about this primer is that it sets very quickly. So it's best that you blend this product out using your fingers instead of fussing over it with a brush. Now that our eyelids are concealed and primed, it's time to move on to applying our eyeshadows. The first eyeshadow that I'm laying down is quite sheer and shimmery, and it also has a very mousse-like texture. This is the bronze shade of Excess Shimmer by MAXFACTOR, and I'm simply running this over my lids using a synthetic brush and then just buffing it into my crease so we don't have any harsh lines. Next, I'm taking this Tarte Cosmetics Clay Eyeshadow Palette and I'm dipping into this medium brown shade and running this through my crease using my Sigma E25 blending brush. The easiest way to apply colour in the crease is by using the windscreen wiper motion. You can also use little circular motions on the outer corners of the eyes. This just helps to round out the shape of the shadow. I'm now taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Single Shadow in the shade China Rose, and I'm lightly dusting that above where we applied that medium brown shade just to act as a transition colour and to warm up this eye makeup look. And this shade of eyeshadow looks absolutely stunning against coloured eyes. I'm now taking this Bone eyeshadow colour from the Tarte Clay palette and I'm applying this underneath my brows as a brow bone highlight and marrying that in with the transition colour we applied earlier. I feel like a summer or spring makeup look wouldn't be complete without shimmery eyes, so I'm taking my Makeup Store Eye Dust in the shade Sparkle and applying this to the center of my lids and blending it out using my fingers I'm also taking a little bit more of this eye dust and applying it underneath my brows and also on the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten them up further. I'm dipping back into this medium brown shade from the Tarte palette, and I'm also using a firmer brush to apply this on my lower lash line. This is going to help balance out the eyes and also slightly thicken up the lower lashes. Summer for me means longer days and shorter nights, so if you've been partying too much, you can take a nude eyeliner pencil like I'm doing here and apply this to your waterline. This will help brighten up the eyes and conceal any redness in this area. I'm now using my Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara, and this mascara is absolutely amazing. It does a fantastic job at adding both bulk and length to my lashes, and I'm just applying this mascara to my top lashes only. This is also going to help prep our lashes for the falsies that we're going to place on top. The lashes that I'm using today are the Amazing Shine lashes in the number 747 extra small, and I'm also using the Ardell lash grip. It's one of my favorite lash glues to use. And to pop on the lashes, I'm taking my Ardell Pro tweezers that you use to apply individual lashes, but I absolutely love them for applying all types of lashes because they are so narrow and thin, and it just helps you get the base of the lash really close to the base of your own natural lash line. Because we have no eyeliner on, it's really important that you blend your false lashes with your real ones, so I'm taking my tweezers and just pushing my false lashes in with my real lashes so you can't see the band. I applied a small amount of foundation again because I did touch my face and there were a few fingerprints left behind, and now I'm just using my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter and applying this underneath my eyes, which is standard. I'm also applying some of this on my laugh lines, my cupid's bow, between my brows and also underneath my lower lip. The brush that I use to blend this all in is the Real Technique setting brush. It's one of my favorite brushes to blend out my under eye concealers and highlighting concealers. The shape of this brush is big enough to blend out everything really quickly, but it's not too large where you're ruining the shadow that's on your lower lashes. And it's super affordable too. I think I picked it up for less than $10 online. I've been using a lot of cream highlighters lately, but I can understand that in the warmer weather it's just not practical, especially for oilier skin types, so I'm using TheBalm's Lou-Manizer, and I'm applying this on the high points of my face, on my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, in between my eyebrows, and also on the tip of my nose. It's kind of like my new favorite place to highlight as it lifts the shape of my nose. And yeah, so we're on to the lips. I'm taking my Chi Chi Stay On Lip Liner in the shade Status. I really like these lip liners. They are super creamy, they're very pigmented, and they're not drying at all. And I just use this to line the perimeter of my lips, and for my actual lip color, I'm taking my Antipodes lipstick in the shade April Sun in Cuba. I hope I said Cuba properly. I've got a lot of followers from the Caribbean, so I hope I said it right. To make the lip edge nice and crisp, take a bit of concealer on a brush and just run that on the edges. This will help tidy up your lip look. And now we are onto the outfit. My outfit today is super chic and simple and very feminine. As you can probably see on my clothing rack, my life is black, navy, white, beige, repeat. That's all I pretty much wear. And the top that I'm wearing today is by Witchery. It's this beautiful white blouse, and I'm pairing that with my Bardot pencil skirt that has a ladder print on it. The trench coat that I've got on is by Veronica Main. My watch is Armani, shoes are from Tony Bianco, and my rings are Mimco and Pandora. I hope you guys enjoyed this summer inspired Get Ready With Me video, and I will see you all in my next tutorial. Bye guys, I love you.